Making America great again will begin with making America strong again and making America safe again. Under my leadership, the world was peaceful and calm because America was respected. The president was respected. I dealt with the strongest people in the world. They were smart. They were streetwise. They respected me. I respected them. They had different viewpoints. That's certainly true. But they were afraid of America. Today, they laugh at our country. They laugh. With crooked Joe Biden, you have chaos, bloodshed, war, terror, and death. Look what's happening today. Because the occupant of the White House is a laughingstock. All over the world, America's enemies cannot believe how lucky they got. They got real lucky. Every monster, villain, dictator, and terrorist, and there are plenty of them. I know most of them. I got to know a lot of them. All over the planet, they're having a field day because they know they will never have it better than they do with Crooked Joe, who in many cases receive money from those countries. I wonder what that's all about. Do you remember during the debate with Chris Wallace, how's he doing? He's not doing too well. I said, I want to ask him a question. What is it? How come he received $3.5 million from the mayor of Moscow's wife? He got $3.5 million, and he's going, but Chris Wallace saved him. You shouldn't ask that question. That has nothing to do with anything. Well, about 2 months ago, it became the biggest subject. They're trying to figure it out now, and I will tell you that Jamie Comer and Jim Jordan and the group, they're doing a very good job. They found out things that nobody can believe. And Matt Gaetz, too, by the way. Where's Matt? Matt is in there. He's strong and tough and smart. 3 years ago, you went from I shouldn't be saying this, but what the hell? You went from the strongest president this country has had to the weakest president you've ever had. But soon you will go from the weakest president you've ever had back to the strongest president you've ever had. We have so many problems. We have so many problems in our country. You remember during the debate, I don't call her Crooked Hillary anymore. I use that now. I never like to use the same so I took it off Crooked Hillary. That was one of the best days in her life. I understand they celebrated. We now call her Beautiful Hillary. She's a beautiful woman. And we used the crooked word for Joe Biden, Crooked Joe. We took sleepy off because I think he's sleepy. He's definitely sleepy, but he's more crooked.
We have 99 problems, and Trump ain't one. All of the people who think Orange Man bad, who have Trump derangement syndrome, really need to stop being so sanctimonious and start really doing some soul searching, because our country, the world, is in peril. We have the situation in Ukraine, which is obviously very sad, but very questionable in terms of where all our money is going. And the fact that Israel might fail to exist because they're fighting tooth and nail for their lives after women and children were murdered, Holocaust survivors killed and tortured. Everyone in Israel is basically begging and praying for their lives. None of it. By the way, Taiwan and China, it's our third war. That's in the hopper, if you will. And none of these people would have done any of this if we had a strong leader like President Trump. If we want to talk about the problems at home, we have an open border, and how many of these terrorists have come across the border? We don't know, but I know it's a lot. We don't know. This terrorism could come to our soil. And we know that Biden was in cahoots with Iran. There was a prisoner swap that emboldened them. Releasing funds. Yeah, they say they're not controlling them. I call BS on that one. What about leaving all of our weapons in Afghanistan? I think it was like $80 billion, right? None of this happened on President Trump's watch. And then Sleepy Joe, Crooked Joe, whatever you want to call him, went on TV. I think it was like 60 Minutes the other night. Said, no, Iran's not involved. Oh, no. Because he knows if he tells the truth, there will be even more blood on his hands. All I want is for us to have peace and prosperity in this nation and abroad. And that ain't happening under Joe Biden. We had all of that under President Trump. I'll take $2 gas and mean tweets and peace and prosperity any day of the week.